Hello YouTubers, and today, here it is. So this is the 5 Doctors set. Now this is a bit of an interesting set because it's the first time we've had a set where there are 2 variants of the same set, and we'll get onto that in a minute. So if we literally look at the packaging of the one behind us, you can see that it's meant to be like the cave area, or like the quarry area from the 5 Doctors in the Death Zone, so that's quite nice. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on with reviewing the figures. So if I just remove these 2 out the way, whoop, let's take a look at the Wasp Warrior robot, which, yeah, is a figure I'm surprised we only have just seen now. Now, there is a couple of problems with this. One is that he can't really do his pose properly because there is limited articulation in the leg, because, hey, as ever, this is reusing the Axon Man body. The only difference is, I think the feet are different. If I remember rightly, I do believe that the feet are different. And the heads and hands, and the rest of it is just painted silver. So the head is actually different from the androids in the Earthshock set, which I'll also be reviewing. So you can see here, they've given it more of a shiny finish rather than more of a silvery sort of finish, which, yeah, does make it look like the fencing mask, I think it was, that they used. And there you've got the 3-finger gloves, but you can also see the actual actors, you know, individual digits on there as well, which, you know, is quite a nice little thing. And even on the back, again, these do not stand up very well. All of them are falling over. You can see there, you can see even the little plates and that on the back, and on the side here, they've done it so it's, I guess, makes it look a bit like the stocking, I guess. It's focusing on the one in the background rather than this one. There we go. So, yeah. Overall, you know, it's not a bad figure. It's, for me personally, it's not that interesting. I'm going to try and stand him up properly because he keeps falling over. That's the only thing with the Axon Man body, is that it's a bit top heavy, and he has, and you know, very, very tiny feet. And the other issue is that he is slightly too tall. But I'll be honest, it's fine. It's fine, it's alright. It's nice to, you know, have in the collection. And yeah, I'm surprised it took this long for it to happen, because it is a very simple figure. Taking a look at the 3rd Doctor, so yeah, again, this is a variant. I'm surprised it took this long for it to actually happen. So you can see here that he's been given the cloak this time around, thankfully. For some reason, the Invasion of the Dinosaurs version wasn't given the cloak, but this one is. And yeah, the pattern is obviously a lot simplified, but it is, you know, it is still close enough. It's quite nice. And I do like on the ruffles on the shirt as well. They finally, you know, figured out a way to get basically the bow tie-less variant. So yeah. Now if I take the cloak off, which is still doable, in fact this is a very, very soft rubbery plastic, PVC. There we go. So yeah, the cloak is still removable, and it's very, very soft, so we can have a better look at him. So yeah, the red on here, I'd say, is a little bit too, you know, vibrant. It does look brighter on camera than it does in real life, but you can still see it still has the piping and that, and obviously it's not, you know, the cut of the jacket is not accurate to the actual cut in the episode, but yeah, it's still, you know, not nice enough. And then the trousers and the shoes are just a solid black. There's nothing to them. I wish that the shoes were actually glossy or something, so they stand out a little bit more. So yeah, I can't remember whether his shoes might have been that. I can't remember whether they were glossy or not. Thankfully, this is not subject to Alduar, you know, throwing dirt or mud on the figure. And also, the hair is also a lot whiter than previous releases, so it's, you know, trying to make John Pertwee look a bit older. It still has that issue where he has, you know, this one particularly, he has almost ghostly lips. If I move the figure back a bit more, there we go. So yeah, his lips on this one, they're almost ghostly. He's almost like he's a corpse, really. I've seen it worse on other Pertwee figures in the past, but yeah, this figure, you know, I don't know what it is. John Pertwee, you know, I don't know why the lips are such a difficult thing, but it's just that just makes it look slightly, you know, dead. But yeah, so the final figure, the Cyber Leader, or if you get the other variant, it is just a standard Cyberman. Now, what is the case here? Well, there's never been a 100% official explanation, but here's my theory on it. So the leaked pictures, all of the leaked pictures and leaked information pointed it to just being a standard Cyberman. However, it was then revealed that half of the sets would be the Cyber Leader, and the other half would just be a standard Cyberman. And what I think has probably happened is Alduar realised, you know, either the factory fucked up or he fucked up partway through. So either they were all originally meant to be Cyber Leaders, or he decided to just change it last minute. And if you don't believe that can be possible, do you remember the Power Dalek and the shoulder section here being silver? So yeah, this year Alduar clearly, you know, has not been paying the greatest attention to things, so either one is possible. But here's another thing. Why is this in the 5 Doctors set? Like, before I go into reviewing it, because, I mean, there's not much to review, but why is this in the 5 Doctors set? Why is this, you know, not in the Earthshock set, which would have made a heck of a lot more sense? Why is it here? Because, for one, you know, most people thought that the Earthshock set might be an android. If they were lucky, an Adric, and hopefully a Cyber Leader or a regular Cyberman. What I was hoping for was basically a Silver Nemesis version of an Earthshock set, but this is not what we got. So, anyway, we finally got this version of the Cyber Leader, which I'm glad to see that the actual, you know, silver bits of the handlebars are actually individually painted. That is good that has happened. They're not just a solid black. Now, this being from the 5 Doctors, it has the newer boots, which, yeah, the only other thing about this is that the jaw is actually showing, and by this point the jaws were actually painted over. So that's the thing there. The boot's also a bit dirty on the actual bottom of them, if I can get it in shot. No. There we go, you can see there, a little bit dirty there. The gun has also had a bit of retouches up to trying to make it look like the gun at the time. Ooh. Which, yeah, is not really that accurate in places, but it's quite nice. And, you know, the Earthshock / Attack / 5 Doctors Cyberman figure is really nice, and it's fine. And you know, it's really nice to finally get a Cyber Leader. Now, if I just, I've actually got the other version, and I'll do a quick comparison. So here is a comparison between I think this was 2016, 2017. I think it was 2017. Attack Cyberman variant from the Monsters set, and here is the Cyber Leader. So obviously you can see the guns are different in terms of colouring. This one is more of a sort of coppery gold, but yeah, the rest of the figure is mainly just exactly the same, except minus the dirt on the original release. Now, so basically, if you missed out on this original version from 2017, you know, this version here is basically the exact same figure, just with a slight bit of dirt on the boots, and also the gun is a different colour. So yeah, not really anything else to, you know, talk about with that. But it's just a shame that, you know, you're not really able to army build with this. That is the main thing I'll be going in the Earthshock set about it. But yeah, overall, I do really like this set. I do like this set. You know, I always like having a variant of a Third Doctor figure. The Wasp Warrior robot figure, you know, it's not a bad one. It's not a one I was desperate for, but it's nice enough for the figure. And yeah, obviously, the Cyber Leader is, you know, a definite. For me, obviously, out of the two versions that there are, you know, go for the version with the Cyber Leader. Basically, you know, some B&Ms have both, others only have one. My B&M was lucky enough to basically have both versions there on the shelf. But if not, just, you know, have a look around. So, yeah, but would I recommend this? Yeah, absolutely. I think it is definitely... I'm going to say this now. This is the best 3-pack we've had this year. This is easily the best 3-pack we've had this year out of them, because none of the others have been really very exciting for me, apart from this one, mainly just because of that Cyber Leader. But anyway, that's it for this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Look how fucking dusty this box has gotten. Oh my god, this box is incredibly dusty. Yeah. Oh, ooh. When did that mark happen? Yeah, this has been sitting in its box since I did the review years ago, and it's just collected dust, so yeah.